It's all the game's fault. Blaming a game. Something a child would do. I know. I can't change anything about it. It all started when I was playing Gears of War 3. Just an average day as always after school. I was a little bored and decided to just check my friends list to see what they were doing. And to my surprise, one of my friends was playing the demo for Dead Space 3. I quickly went to the dashboard and went to the game marketplace, but I couldn't find it. I didn't bother asking my friend. I used my laptop and found out that the demo was available early to people if they liked a Facebook page and followed the developers on Twitter. I didn't have a Twitter or a Facebook, and I didn't want to make one just for a single game. The demo would come out to public in just a week. I had to be patient. I wasn't. My first mistake was getting overly excited and buying the first Dead Space. I used my mom's credit card number without asking her. I knew she wouldn't let me buy the game anyway, so I had to do it secretly. I also had to play it at midnight when everyone is sleeping. My brother would snitch on me if he saw me playing. He knows we don't have Dead Space. I had played the second Dead Space and was addicted to it for months. I had to play the first one, because what if they gave an in-game prize to players in Dead Space 3? I didn't take the chance. The game was bought, and all I had to do was wait. Just probably finished installing around midnight. It was 11 p.m., so my brother and mom were getting ready to sleep. I set an alarm on my phone to wake me up at 3 a.m. to play. I woke up earlier than I had expected. It was 2 a.m. I turned off my phone so the alarm would cancel and checked my downloads on my 360, and Dead Space wasn't there. I checked my game sections and found it, and it was ready to play, when I noticed something different about my room. My brother and I share this room, and he sleeps on the top bunk bed where it's on top of me, but he wasn't there. I also noticed my room looked like it was tilting to the right. I told myself that my mind was just playing tricks on me, and my brother is probably sleeping in my mom's room. So I pressed the A button on my controller, and at first I thought my 360 locked up. But after a minute I was greeted with the EA logo and given 4 new options. New game, load game, options, and an option that had weird writing that the unitologist in-game used. I pressed the 4th option and the game loaded up showing a diagram of the USG Ishimura. I was controlling Isaac and I only had one gun, the plasma cutter. I was in the beginning of a hallway with no lights, but the wall behind me had dried blood all over it. I slowly walked Isaac forward and some of the lights on the ceiling flickered, revealing more dried blood around the walls. I checked my mission objective and it said DIE. Die. I didn't understand what it meant, so I decided to read the personal journal that Isaac updates on every objective. I was even more surprised as it didn't make sense to me either. I can't believe I did that. Nicole, why did you have to kill yourself? The pain is just unbearable. I'm probably the only one alive on this ship, with no way out either. What do I do? Something must have happened to my game, or I got some special DLC with Dead Space, because I know for a fact that Isaac does get off the ship. But what could he mean by I can't believe I did that? I started running, trying to get out of this hallway, and I saw a door. I opened it and saw a disgusting, decaying body. The lights on the ceiling flickering revealed that it was the body of Nicole. Maggots were entering her empty eye sockets and open mouth. In front of her was a text log, and I took it. Isaac had made this log. Nicole, I did it. We can finally be whole now, right? We can be together forever. The unitologists can't get us, and not even the people who keep getting me killed in horrible ways imaginable. Necromorphs are dead till they just stopped. I don't know why, but none of that matters now, Nicole. We'll be together forever. I was starting to think that maybe this is what could have happened if Isaac never escaped the Ishimura and went completely insane. All of a sudden, Isaac went to Nicole's dead body and his helmet lowered. He knelt down and started eating Nicole. I could hear him making sobs mixed with pleasure as he ate Nicole and his teeth biting into the rotten meat. The screen darkened and big white letters popped up. His sanity is all gone. Only a husk of his former self left. What about you? My heartbeat quickened and I started sweating. This game was actually talking to me and I didn't know what to do. I was frozen in fear. Staying in place felt like the safest thing, but at the same time, if I stayed, what if I go insane like Isaac? Before I could decide what to do with the game, said, "Please stop." What? What does this mean? Why did it say please stop? It wants to make me go insane and now it wants me to stop? The game returned to Isaac kneeling down again and he removed his helmet. Isaac's face was bony and pale. His eyes looked empty and shriveled. He pointed his plasma cutter to his temple. He gave me an option to press left trigger to live on, or right trigger to end it all. I decided that Isaac had enough torture, so I thought the reasonable choice would be to end it. Isaac's head exploded, brain matter was everywhere, and so was the blood. The screen darkened and the final words shone up. You gave him peace. Will there be peace for you? Will you suffer greatly, or die easy? After those words, my 360 turned off, and I just sat there for 5 whole minutes, just thinking if I was going to die soon and how this all happened. I didn't want to think about it. I went to my bed and fell asleep instantly, forgetting what I had just seen. I woke up in my kitchen wondering how I had gotten there. I looked around and saw a trail of blood leading to my room. I walked slowly to my room and grabbed a sharp kitchen knife I found next to me. There was a killer in my house and I have to defend my family any way I can. I opened the door to my room, but I was too late. My brother and my mom and even my babysitter. Tears were running down my cheeks. Their heads had been cut off. Why not me? When I looked at my arms, I saw my sleeves. They were covered in dried blood, and the heads of my family were tilted to the right. I had just noticed, but the knife I was holding was stained with blood. When I put all the clues together, it made sense. I had killed my family. I had somehow hypnotized myself, and with the excitement of Dead Space, I had decapitated my own family. Now all those words made sense. The mission objective, the journal, Nicole's body representing my dead family, the text log, sanity being gone and the empty husk, and those words, "Please stop." It was my family talking to me. It's all the game's fault. Blaming a game. Something a child does. I know I can't change anything about it. But I didn't do one thing yet. Ending it all. I can't live with this pain like Isaac did. I'm not strong enough. I pointed the knife to my heart, and with all of my force, I pushed it into my heart. What did I do to deserve this? Why?